defense got the best of the offense today. Put a little bit of deny the ball defense in, right? Deny the ball defense. You want to pat the football around a little bit. They got turnovers today, which, I mean, great for us. We got to get turnovers on defense, bad for the offense. So not quite as crisp as I would have liked today, too.
I know it's early, but how do you feel, I mean, communication-wise, defensive-wise, communication-wise, how do you feel? I know you're mixing the guys up, but all the groups, how do you feel they're getting along on the field?
Yeah, I think they're getting better communicating.
Right.
I mean, our defense is simple and complex at the same time, which means not a lot of calls, but a lot of adjustments. So when you have a lot of adjustments, you got to get on the same call, right? Which means you got to communicate. And what's really hard to do is communicate when you're tired. And we're putting them in positions to be tired, right? And when you're tired, it's hard to speak, it's hard to yell. You got to train yourself to communicate through fatigue.
What do you think about Trey Brown? He's obviously knows the defense better than everyone else. He's kind of very vocal and has a presence out there, and the linebackers in general.
No question. He's done a great job coming in and kind of being the guy who knows it already. So he knows 85% of it, right? So he can come in and help get guys lined up and be that communication piece that coach on the field when he's out there.
What about the linebacker situation? Is that, kind of thinner maybe a little bit there, numbers-wise, and you have some newcomers and some returning guys?
Yeah, no question. We're a little bit, thinner, like you said there, but those guys are working hard. This system defensively, right, plays with a Mike and a Will, which are played a little bit different. One guy's in more coverage, one guy's more true run stopper, old school Mike. Not traditional old school, he still has to cover in today's day and age of football, but a little more traditional. So I think we're getting better at that spot.
What impresses you most about Tevin White?
I mean, he competes, he smiles every day. I mean, he enjoys it. I think there's something to be said about somebody that comes out here and enjoys the work and enjoys the process. He's obviously big and physical, and everybody can see that, but he puts in the work. And it's easy to be big, physical, and talented. It's hard to be big, physical, and talented and put in the work.
How satisfying is it to see the hurry-up field goal operation go through this early in spring ball?
Yeah, I mean, it just, sense of urgency. That's what it's about, is there's a sense of urgency when you're on the field. We have variations in tempo all practice long. We walk through, we jog through, full speed, right? And for those guys to understand the importance, right, of that, and the importance of when something is urgent, we need to move to be able to go from one field to the other field and get it snapped in 15 seconds. I was pretty pleased.
How important is Tevin as a leader for the running back group?
Yeah, it's huge. He's a veteran. He's been here. He knows it, and he's super talented. So it's great for him to step up and try to be the leader.
How will you approach quarterback rep distribution throughout the whole spring? Like, you plan on all those guys getting similar kind of amount of reps, or as you sort of evaluate it, you'll make adjustments?
Yeah, I'd say the latter. As we evaluate it, if there's a clear-cut guy who deserves more reps with certain groups, the hard part right now is we're not going ones and twos. It's maroon and gold. So it's really, we want you to get reps with these players, and then the next day you need to get reps with these players for timing purposes. So we're more doing it based off of timing, right, of routes than we are actually ones, twos, threes.
Where are they at from a conditioning fitness standpoint?
I think Coach Joe did a great job with them. I think football is different when you actually play football as opposed to condition. I've never been at a team that, was ready to practice day one. You can be in great shape. Nobody's ready to practice day one, right? So, I mean, we looked at our GPS numbers yesterday and compared to last year at this time for them, and we had almost 50% more work. It was almost double the amount of work based off their GPS monitors was put into our first practice compared to a year ago. So our guys, impossible to be mentally ready for that until you see it. Today we got a little bit better in that category, only missed 5 reps.
When you say work, is that just energy exerted?
Yeah, this movements, top speeds, accelerations, decelerations, times you push, times you pull. The technology we have nowadays is pretty innovative, and it allows us to monitor